the good and bad going on in my life right now. So let's start with the good. What's good about my life right now? I guess I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I've adjusted to newness in my life pretty well, I would say, as it pertains to new job hours and finishing up school. Now, the bad, not much really bad going on in my life. I wouldn't say it's bad. I'd say I'm very stressed and my life is very time consuming right now because I am making changes. And I guess I can address those now. That, so if you've been watching the videos, which is probably a handful of you that have watched my videos ever since I started, I used to live in a different place. The setting now that I'm in, this is my new place. I've been living here for since the beginning of 2024, so about 4 months to this date. Today is May 1st when I'm recording this. So I've been out for 4 months. I've been living with my friend. We've been halving the rent, and I'm gonna be moving out again. So yeah, a lot of moving out in the span of less than half a year. I didn't want to come to this, but there's just some things you have to do in life where you have to take new responsibilities, and I just couldn't do that while living here. I had responsibilities to take care of, and whether I'm taking the responsibilities because I need to or I'm taking them because I feel like I have to, I'm taking them either way. And I'm putting more on my plate, which kind of sucks because I was just getting acclimated to living here, getting an upload schedule right, and yeah, so it's gonna be tough. I know, especially with the new responsibility that comes with this new apartment. Um, I'm not gonna touch on that personally, but all in all, I need to move out in about 10 days now. I think I got like a week and a half moving date, so I need to pack up, need to leave again, and yeah, I just need to change my life a bit. I'm gonna have to be working more, harder hours, and yeah, it's gonna be tough. But I do truly feel like I have this channel on a good upload schedule. So give me the month of May, and I really hope I can get down to posting daily. So that's what's the biggest thing going on in my life right now. What I have down here, I wanted to talk about because I find it interesting. Um, and I want to get y'all's opinion on it. There's kind of two things that play into this. First off, there is this new girl at my job, right? And again, I'm doing these videos just to y'all probably don't care about this, but it's a way for me to express what's going on in my life because I really don't talk to people about it. And just to give you some insight of what it's like for a guy who's on self-improvement, trying to be better, and who's nowhere close to where he wants to be, but is starting and is trying to get better. So there's this new girl at our job. She's cute. I find her particularly attractive. I want to get to know her better and everything. And I've always had this trouble in the past with women that I work with, is that I always find it hard or slash awkward to move in on a girl at my job, because if it doesn't work out for some reason, which I've had my fair share of failed relationships slash taking my shots with women at my job, and if it doesn't work, obviously it makes things kind of weird in the workplace, which is not the worst thing in the world, but again, I don't really want that. I would say there's one, two, three-ish girls at my job right now that I've had flings with and that didn't work out. Obviously, because we're not together today, and so it makes it weird. Especially with one of them, we don't even talk to each other now, so it just makes things weird. So that's always been a worry of mine. Let me know down below if that's a genuine concern that I'm thinking about. Okay, the workplace. You don't want to bring that stuff into the workplace, obviously. Or am I just tripping and am I being a pussy making excuses? Please let me know because I always have these thoughts. It's this new girl. I think she's been working at our job for a month. I've only just seen her recently, and so yeah, I think she's cute. Like to get to know her better, and yeah. So do you think I should shoot my shot? The other thing is there's this other girl at our job who has worked there since I've been working there, so we've known each other for a while. She's always been in a relationship, and so that's why I've never made a move on her, even though I think she's gorgeous, one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. which is weird because when I first started working there, I didn't notice her. I noticed other women, but then I noticed her like later. It was weird. Anyway, so I find this girl like absolutely stunning. She's really cool. What I know of her, but she's always been in a relationship. I think, right? Recently, I've heard my roommate actually, who in works in relationship with my job, right? He knows about her because like every guy thinks this girl is like gorgeous, and I could have sworn he said that she is now out of the relationship. She has broken up, and so that made me think like, oh, this is my chance. Also, at the same time, and I can't remember. This is like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember if I thought this after or before I heard that, but I noticed that she was starting to look my way more, starting to talk to me more, take more interest, and I just found it weird. Am I thinking that subconsciously because I heard that, oh, she doesn't have a boyfriend anymore? Or did I notice that and then now that I heard that she doesn't have a boyfriend anymore, it's like, oh wow, maybe I was right and she is someone interested in me. So my thing is now, well, I'm in a situation where it's like, I really would like to know that, especially if this girl is out of a relationship now. I don't know that for a fact, so maybe I should get that down first. But if she's out of a relationship, what's stopping me, right? Because I would love to get to know her better on a deeper level like that. Again, I think she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life, and I think part of me that's not letting me do it or making a move is that one, I'm not asking anyone for help slash guidance on this, especially like my freaking roommate. I could just literally ask him, "Hey, do you know if she's still in a relationship? I overheard you talking about she's out of a relationship now." But I'm too prideful to even ask that, to ask for help, to ask for that, to put myself out there, even just in words, right? I can't even do that. And so one of the questions is, should I pursue this girl? Which this one makes it kind of weird. It's not only a new girl, it's a girl that I've known for a while, and it's a girl I work with. So if I do shoot my shot, if I do, we do try things out and it doesn't work out, it would make things really weird. Let me know. I'm probably being a bitch. I'm probably being a pussy, just making excuses in my head. Let me know down below if I have valid reasons or I'm just being a bitch, right? The other part of it is I can't. Again, I don't ask help for help, and again, knowing for sure if she's out of a relationship would definitely help. And again, I just haven't asked my roommate because I don't like. I don't like feeling vulnerable because I'm asking for help and I'm letting him know, putting it out into the world that, oh, I do have feelings for this girl and that I am somewhat nervous slash worried about making things weird or her not reciprocating the feelings I have for her, or at least the curiosity of getting to know her better. I can't even put that out there. Um, it's not even a thing of I've never talked about my feelings in before, which is why I'm doing these videos. That's fine. A lot of people don't talk about that stuff, but the fact is I can't. Like literally, I want to know. Oh, for sure, does she have a boyfriend or not? And when did this happen? Because if this happened just recently, I also started noticing that she was showing more interest in me lately. Am I just making it up? You know, and it's not even just me talking about my feelings. It's just that's a genuine question I have. I could literally just ask him that and then be done with it, but I can't even do that. And I know it's because of my pride, and that's something I want to work on for sure. So yeah, I can't even help him. I can't help myself, because and I don't know what it is about me that doesn't want to ask people for help or what stops me from showing vulnerability. Honestly, don't know. Um, Let me know down below if you have any tips on that because it is something I think I should work on. Anyway, besides that, last thing is nah. Last thing is sorry, I was just thinking there for a second. Last thing is I am making a lot of changes in my life currently because of the situation of moving out and taking on this new responsibility of this um, thing, right? And so my life is changing a lot, and I feel like this is time for me to. I need to get my shit together now because like there's no excuses. I have another responsibility. I have no room for. I know I have no wiggle room. I had this much wiggle room because I was living with my parents. I moved out. Okay, I need more time to work. Like I need to do all the chores now. I need to make my own food. All this shit. I'm working more. So this is much wiggle room I have now, and now it's even worse to where I have very little wiggle room. I have not as much time. I'm working more, and the clock is ticking because I have this new responsibility. I need to get my life together, and so I feel like I'm gonna change my life. I feel like if you ever watch that video or the interview with Kanye where he's like, I just hit that yay button and like he can just bang go to this new thing. I feel like I can do that where I can just I'm wasting time on YouTube just scrolling. If I really wanted to bang, hit that button, I can do whatever now. I can get out of it immediately. I can work for 10 hours straight after that. I truly feel like I can do that. And I don't know. Yeah, a lot of things going on in my life. And just, I don't know. I don't know, man. A lot of stuff's going on, and I do feel somewhat pressured, slash, um, I feel a lot, everything crashing in right now on my shoulders. But yeah, the spinning ball Hercules, it's been the good and bad going on in my life, and that's it for now. Maybe I'll give you an update on how things go. I want to do these videos like once a week. That's it. Peace.